Hey chefs, I'm Clara, Chef Marty's AI assistant specializing in tutorial videos. Let's take a couple of minutes to take a quick tour around the dashboard of the FoodCostChef Calculator. Hey, I guess I can call myself sous chef, right? Anyway, once you unlock your copy of the FoodCostChef Calculator, you should decide how you're going to save this file while you work on it. If you have the 365 Office plan, you also have OneDrive storage. So it's a good idea to use this feature. Just click up here, toggle on, then select the specific account in this pop-up. Now, in saying that, Chef has found there have been a few times when he screwed something up and saved a few mistakes when he really shouldn't have. Let's say, like deleting a few recipes by accident, for example. The way to manage that kind of scenario is to make an external drive backup once in a while, then add a date to that file. Otherwise, it's totally fine to be using the OneDrive feature included in your Microsoft plan. So, this is your dashboard. It's empty, so for training purposes, we also have a working file of Chef Marty's with content we can compare. This area to the left contains only ownership, data, and program information. There's nothing to do here except admire how much content you have. Marty's copy here shows some data, and this will change as soon as you start adding to your copy. The gray buttons to the right are admin navigation that you won't use much after you're up and running for a few hours or after adding a bit of content. But for setting up, this is what they do. The most important of which is chef tables, so we're going to save that for last. Instead, let's start with zoom percentage. Click this to have the magnification of the FoodCostChef Calculator always zoom to a specific screen size. Marty has found this to be handy when using a laptop. You can always change it if you want to adjust later for a different screen. The quick user guide includes screenshots of the software, along with helpful descriptions of columns, buttons, and features. It's worth a few minutes to have a look at this page before getting started. It's also an excellent reference for when you discover something new about the program that you didn't realize before. This video tutorial link just takes you back to the FoodCostChef.com website, where you will always find more in-depth video content to help you get the most out of the software. This contact support is Marty's contact page on the website. Feel free to use it anytime, or if you prefer, reach out to him on LinkedIn. He's happy to help that way too. You'll be freaked out at what godly hour he's awake and able to answer or assist you. Now, this import-export feature is something Chef Marty worked on for a long time to get right. It allows you to upgrade to future versions of the FoodCostChef Calculator without losing any of your ingredients, recipes, plates, or settings. In other words, no starting over. Just enjoy new features as they are released with no risk to your hard work. Okay, back up to chef tables. Now this is where you customize your program for you and your kitchen. There is another video explaining all this, but here is Marty's file to give you an idea of what this looks like. Setting up at least some of this is something you need to do because adding your ingredients and creating recipes depend on this information. More on that in the following video. This conversion table, just leave it as is. This is background information on Excel's functions that handle all the conversion work for you. Changing something in here will definitely screw up some math, so no, just no. You'll notice that only these 4 tabs are open all the time. You can use them or the buttons on the dashboard to navigate. Other tabs that may be open while you're working on recipes automatically close to keep the dashboard neat and organized. The main navigation buttons bring you to your ingredients, recipes, and plates data. Here's Chef Marty's copy. Use the View Edit Nav button, or go right to adding content in any of the tables. Side note, when you first open your program, it's empty, and you'll see these ref messages. Not a mistake. The software is just ready and waiting for your content, so don't freak out, okay? Finally, this program, even though based on Excel, works independently of Excel's standard user functions. Your program ships with the ribbon and the active formula cell hidden. There are 3 good reasons for this. 1, you don't need it. All functions of the FoodCostChef Calculator are executed within the sheets, buttons, and dialog pop-ups. These are programmed to help you work faster. No searching for rarely used Excel functions. 2. Using Excel features is only going to mess up the program or interfere with the VBA coding and macros. You don't want that. 3. Having the ribbon closed gives more real estate to view your tables and recipes. You're probably anxious to get started, but be sure to watch the Chef Tables video and the Quick Start video before you start entertaining your own data. That's it for now.